do we know that God is great? Well, for the believer, we can see some things that non-believers can't see. I've often said that there are some things you have to believe in order to see. Some people want to see in order to believe, but some things you have to believe in order to see. And you can see God's greatness in nature for believers. You're not going to convince a non-believer that God is great by looking at nature, because you have to believe it in order to see it. You can see God's greatness through nature, through the sunset, through stars, and so many things. But for others, God's greatness is not that evident. God's greatness is revealed through the victory of underdogs. I remember this story of this Philistine army, and they had this giant man. Giant. Combination of Andre the Giant and Shaquille O'Neal put together. And no one from the Israel army wanted to deal with him, except a little boy, about 12 years old, by the name of David. The story says that David had a slingshot and picked up 5 smooth stones. 5. But he only had to use 1. God's greatness is often seen through the victory of underdogs. Sometimes God's greatness is revealed through the victory of underdogs. When no one else thinks they can win, when no one else believes they have a chance, that's when God does God's best work. You see, God's style is lifting up the underdog. That's God's style. God's style is the first shall be last and the last shall be first. God's style is to release the captives. God's style is to set folk free. So that's how the world can see God's greatness. When someone who's not supposed to win, when a group is supposed to be kept down, rises to the top.